Hey everyone, I'm Aman and welcome to my entry for the Langflow July Challenge. Today, I'll show you how to build Budget Guard, an AI-powered assistant designed specifically for practical expense management. Budget Guard automatically tracks expenses, updates budgets, sends budget alerts via email, and even schedules meetings if multiple budget categories exceed limits. Although primarily built for businesses, it can easily adapt for personal finances too. In this video, we'll build a detailed Langflow pipeline step by step using integrations with Google Sheets, Gmail, and Google Calendar. By the end, we'll have a fully automated expense tracking and alerting system. Langflow is a powerful visual workflow builder utilizing large language models (LLMs). It simplifies creating sophisticated workflows without extensive coding, although coding can enhance its capabilities significantly. Let's begin our setup with the first component, the text input. We start here because we want a user-friendly interface, allowing expenses to be entered naturally, making it easy for anyone in the organization to use, without special training. Next, we add a message to data component. Its role is to convert the natural language expense input into structured data. This structured form is essential for the Langflow pipeline to process and utilize the data effectively. We then incorporate a parser component to convert this structured data into a string format, making it suitable for subsequent processing by the workflow's various components and integrations. Then comes our first prompt component that instructs an LLM to extract clear, structured expense data from the user's natural language input. We specify rules clearly to maintain consistency and accuracy across standard categories such as marketing, DevOps, legal, HR, and operations. This extraction ensures only precise monetary amounts tied explicitly to these standardized categories are captured. Next, to extract data from this Google Sheet, we use a Python REPL component that enables running custom Python scripts within the Langflow pipeline. Given Langflow currently lacks direct Google Sheets integration, we use Python to interact with Sheets, fetching the existing budget data. With minimal code, we can retrieve the data to be used effectively in subsequent pipeline steps. Next, we use another prompt component, instructing the LLM to analyze the newly extracted expense data alongside the current data fetched from Google Sheets. This prompt clearly guides the LLM to compare expenditures against allocated budgets, calculate total amounts spent, and determine if categories remain within budget or exceed their limits. Feeding both prompts into the LLM, specifically MetaLlama, we generate a precise JSON output. We then verify this output clearly in Langflow's playground via the output node, which helps visually confirm the data accuracy. Now, another critical LLM component takes the structured JSON output and generates robust Python code. This Python script is designed explicitly to update our Google Sheets automatically using the Sheets API. It also sends email alerts through SMTP when categories exceed budgets. I'll briefly explain essential setup steps for Gmail SMTP and Google Sheets API, ensuring viewers can replicate these integrations easily. First, for Google Sheets, head over to the Google Cloud Console. Once you are there, create a new project or pick an existing one if you already have it set up. Next, search for the Google Sheets API in the API library and hit Enable. Now, it's time to create your credentials. That's like your app's ID card to prove you have permission. You can choose between OAuth client ID or a service account, depending on what kind of app you're building. For most simple projects, a service account works great. It's perfect for backend scripts or automated workflows. Create one and don't forget to download the JSON key. Also, make sure to share your Google Sheet with the service account's email so it can access the data. And boom, you're ready to start reading from or writing to your Google Sheets using the API. Next, for SMTP Gmail. Step 1. Enable two-factor authentication on your Gmail account. This adds an extra layer of security. Step 2. Head to your Google account's security settings and create an app password. This is a special 16-character code that your app will use instead of your regular password. Now in your app or script, use these SMTP settings. Server smtp.gmail.com, port 465 for SSL or 587 for TLS. Username, your full Gmail address. Password, the app password you just generated. This way, your app can safely send emails through Gmail without compromising your main password. And that's it. No compromises on security and your emails fly out hassle-free. Now once you're done with these, give the LLM these details to write a Python script that updates data based on the previous LLM's output in your sheets and sends an email automatically if required. Next, to ensure the generated Python script is clean, executable and error-free, we introduce a Python reviewer LLM. This crucial step removes comments, markdown or any non-executable text, ensuring that the code is production ready and efficient. Finally, we implement Google Calendar integration. Another LLM component generates Python code to automatically schedule a budget review meeting if multiple budget categories exceed their limits simultaneously. This automation ensures timely reviews without manual scheduling. We could have generated this code in the previous LLM only, but to reduce load on one LLM and make debugging easier, we've used a fourth LLM and sent the code to a Python REPL again. Now this is how our canvas looks now. Let's demonstrate our fully automated system end-to-end, entering an expense, updating Google Sheets, triggering an email alert, and automatically scheduling a Google Calendar meeting. Here is the Google Sheet. Let's say we spent $600 on operations and $200 on HR. We put this input and just run the flow and let it complete. We can see the Google Sheets updating live, and then the scheduled meeting on Google Calendar as we exceeded 2 categories, and finally the email sent through SMTP. Also, I built a front end using Streamlit and a fast API backend to give the input to Langflow using a real website and watch Langflow work through a live website. We can easily set this up using the API option given in Langflow itself and the flow ID given in the link. Let's input $100 spent for marketing and watch it work live. Langflow just makes this task so easy and simple, right? I hope you found this tutorial useful. Thanks to the Langflow community for their incredible tools and support. Thank you for watching and happy automating with Langflow.